Hey everybody, it's Metal 7 Fullback. How's everyone doing on this fine Labor Day weekend? I'm doing good, of course. Well, today I'd like to talk to you about another article I was reading today about why bad employees don't get fired. Now, I know some of you are wondering, well, he or she is not doing a good job, they're not pulling their weight, they're not being a good team player, but the boss keeps them around. Why? Now, I know maybe some of you develop that kind of work ethic because, you at a young age, maybe you've had to work, because you've struggled to put food on the table. You were probably someone who had a hard time surviving. Or you're probably one of those people who came from another country and they worked at very early ages and taught you that hard work is the way to go. And with the people that slack off, you think these are people who get away with everything, they can do what they want, and no one says a word about it. Well, apparently, sorry about this. Apparently, it has to do with the boss, pretty much. The boss needs to look good. And the boss looks good if he has idiots instead of the best and the brightest. Because if he has the best and the brightest, he'll be looking for another job. Now, that's just one of the factors. Okay? Because you're right, the people who do less seem to get more, and the people who do more seem to get less. Do you see what I mean? It's like you kind of think that doing the right thing, being a good person, gets you far. Nowadays, it doesn't. It sounds like the more good you do, the more you're willing to get stepped on. It seems like if you do less work, you'll get more. See? So those are just some of the factors. Another factor is, I'm sure the boss doesn't have time to constantly review everyone's attendance or what he or she is doing. That's one thing. Another factor might be, well, where there's a bad, there's always a worse, right? Maybe that idiot who takes too long on their lunch break might be that one who pretty much picks fights and has an attitude problem. Another factor is employees. Employees can be violent or dangerous if they prefer to get fired. I mean, they might think that their termination was unfair, or that that was injustice. That's another reason. Another factor is some people might know something that the other employees don't know. That if they own some ancient piece of garbage equipment that it still works, they might say, well, I still need this person around. Sometimes the boss might think, well, okay, I know he or she is not pulling their weight, but I don't feel like going through the hiring process 1,000 times. Because believe me, I've had bosses and they don't like to go through the hiring processes 1,000 times. Their point of view is just if you can do the work, you're in. Okay? But another factor is, I would probably say it has to do with is they may have people in high places. And you know how that is. That if these are people that are up here and the boss is over here, that person could be out. But really, what it sounds like to me is that these are people who bitch too much about what others do. Okay? Just keep in mind, he or she or they are not perfect. And you're not perfect either. Okay? So stop complaining how, well, this person's not doing a good job, that person's not doing a good job. As long as he, she, or they get the work done, as long as they're not hurting anybody, they're not causing any problems, it's okay. So what I think you need to do is just shut the fuck up and do your own work and worry about your fucking self. Thank you for watching. I'll answer your comments. Peace out.